Hey guys, it's me, Carly, coming at you with another video. And I want to give my thoughts on Kara and Monel, which I've touched on briefly, but this is going to be a more in-depth video on why I don't like Kara and Monel, and Once Upon a Time, and what I hope to see from season 7. And yes, I know, I'm still watching that show. Haha, that rhymed, but it rhymed. I'm still watching that show, and just a lot of issues with it I have. But first and foremost, to get reasons why I don't like Monel, and I don't like Kara and Monel as a couple. Although their ship name is cute, and they're called Karmel. First of all, Karmel is a sweet treat. It's brown like James, and really, Karmel is two white characters, so now their names are Karmel. Yeah, we're calling them Karmel, or I am. You can call them whatever. Or Kara, hell. But anyway, the reason I don't like Monel and Kara together is because Monel is just an asshole. He's a douchebag. He's a frat boy, a playboy, a dude bro, whatever. And by the way, frat boy and dude bro are what Kara calls them. But more so less my petty reasons. But one of the my legitimate reasons for not liking him is because he doesn't respect Kara. He has no respect for her. He has no regards for her boundaries. He berates her in public, like the Mrs. Piddlix episode. He's jealous and possessive, and it's just kind of gross and creepy and Kara even flat out says, I don't have feelings for him, even though Mr. Piddlix is a flirtatious villain, and Monel has no reason to get jealous. And then he yells at her in her workplace and says that she isn't a good judge of what she can handle. Even though she's Supergirl, she has been saving people, since she was a child on Earth. Although she hasn't fully mastered her powers, she saved the plane, and she's been at the superhero thing for over a year. A year longer than he has, and he has shown no genuine interest in being a hero. So, that's a few reasons I don't like Monel. I also don't like Monel because he treats Kara like crap. And he lied to her about who he was. He lied about being the Prince of Daxam. He lied about being a slave owner. He basically, the major reason he lied about being a slave owner, which kind of has made Kara look terrible for dating him because he's a slave owner, and then she pushes aside her black male character friend. They don't even have a relationship, and just to go and date a slave owner after shoving aside your black friend, it makes Kara look like she doesn't have any ethics or morals. That's just my opinion, and and then the fact that Monel is just okay with the fact that he seduced women. And he literally leaves a woman, excuse my language, mid-fuck to go save himself. Like, he's having sex with a woman, or whatever, and he goes and leaves while she's begging to be saved, and he doesn't go back and save her. He gets people hurt because he doesn't listen to Kara. People get hurt all because he doesn't follow orders, and James had to save him. Because Monel's still learning, whatever, as James would say. And then Kara and James having that stupid argument about James wants to help people, okay? He wants to help people. He cares about the civilians. He cares about people. He feels inspired to. He doesn't want to stand by and do nothing. And I don't know why Kara. I get that she's concerned for his safety, but other than that, I don't know why Kara has a problem with it, because her sister is a human, and her sister has taken on aliens and has taken on not the DEO, but has taken on other metahumans. Her sister is human, not a metahuman. Her sister, or what's her name? Lucy is human and is in the military and has to deal with fucking train probably other aliens. Which, by the way, Lucy, asking Kara why do aliens all lie was a stupid question. When especially you're trying to mass murder one. And then Kara went to Earth 1 with Barry and Cisco, worked with metahumans, worked with regular humans, which is mostly what the Legends of Tomorrow team is consisted of. She worked with other non-metahumans, but just regular humans, vigilantes, and most of them weren't even aliens, but she can't accept the fact, and she was okay with that, but she can't accept the fact that James wants to be a superhero. James wants to be a vigilante. She's like, no, you don't get a second chance. Monel's still learning. And then she stuck up for Monel. And James said he only cares about you and him. And that's what he fights for. But because Monel is just stupid. And, Oh, and then there's the fact that he bullied another alien for money. And proceeded to call Kara He called Kara selfish when she yelled at him for beating up another alien. And every attempt she makes to help him gets thrown back in her face. It's just so disrespectful. And he doesn't respect her, and then he's like, can you please keep it quiet while we're dating? And then he proceeds to announce the fact they're dating at her workplace when she asked him to keep it quiet until she was ready. And he did not respect her wishes. So I don't understand why they put Kara with Monel when he's just an asshole. I'm sorry, but he's an asshole. And I'm glad he's gone. I don't want to see Monel and Kara. I want to see Kara focus on herself. What happened to Kara being well-rounded and having a job at Catco? What happened to her being a good assistant? And then suddenly Cat Grant goes. Kara loses her way. She ends up falling, even though it took like several days of begging just to get Kara or whatever. I'm sorry for this zooming thing. That's really annoying. It took several days of begging for Kara and Monel to be a couple. And she said herself that she didn't even like him and didn't have feelings for him. And plus, she always looks annoyed around him. But then there's Lena, and yes, I somewhat shipped Supercorp until that cast made a disrespectful video singing, oh, Daxam, come over to my place, blah, 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 blah. And Jeremy Jordan's like, I debunked Supercorp. Okay, yes, we get it. Supercorp's not going to happen because of heteronormative bullshit. But, whatever. But Supercorp has more romantic moments and sweet, genuine moments. Like Kara boxing concrete because people don't believe in Lena. And Lena thanking her by flooding her office with flowers. I mean, yeah, they're platonic. That's totally a platonic gesture. Just everyone just flood my office with flowers. Oh, look, one single person flood my flowers with office. Flood my office with flowers. But don't write me a thank you note. Don't give me drinks. But just send me a bunch of flowers. Last time I checked, sending someone flowers was considered a romantic gesture. So because Lena's a girl and Kara's a girl, it's two women involved. Is it platonic? I mean, let's just say, and for the record, I guarantee you that if Kara was a man, or Lena was a man, or if Lena were a man doing that, that would be seen as romantic. Just saying, that would be a romantic gesture, but because it's two women, it's apparently platonic. Guys, that's not cool. I mean, just have Kara be with Lena, and quit eroding. And quite frankly, Kara and Monel are just another boring white couple, and they're toxic, and they're stupid, and I'm sick and tired of seeing white relationships being propped up while the interracial relationships get crapped on. And a character of color is getting crapped on, too. And I don't like that. Just, if you're gonna have them be in a relationship, please remember that what James meant to Kara and what Kara meant to James, because I did not like the fact that they totally gloss over that. And they don't even focus on James and Wynn. And Monel is just there to be a douchebag and take screen time from other characters that could be doing other characters that deserve stories. But anyway, if you agree or disagree, leave a comment down below. But now on to Once Upon a Time. Now, I watched the preview, and it looks like there's going to be a race-bent Hispanic Cinderella. Tiana, a black, is going to be in it. Hooray! Yay. I hope they don't like they have done every other character of color, because Once Upon a Time, besides Regina, is just really whiteified, and I don't like it. And also, Henry grew up, so I wonder what they're going to do with Henry and Lucy. Is it just going to be basically Once Upon a Time Season 1 2.0? Because that's what I'm getting, just with the not role reversals, but the gender swap. Season 7 to me is looking very much like a gender swap of Season 1. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting from it. But I hope they do the writing better. And Regina, Hook, and Rumple are going to be in it. Most of the main cast is gone. Emma's not going to be in it, which makes me kind of sad to see her go. Even though Emma's character kind of died in Season 3 and 4. Or towards the end of and pretty much in Season 5, her character died. Because, I'm sorry, Emma is just so, her wedding dress was just ugly, in my opinion. I'm sorry, it was hideous. It was the ugliest wedding dress, and it didn't even say Emma. Like, the dress, it did not seem like a good fit for Emma. I thought she would be wearing something like shapely and wearing something simple and having her hair up cute. But she just looked so constricted, and the wedding dress was ugly. Okay. And by the way, Emma's fashion in later seasons, some of them I'm like, what the hell are you wearing? Because you look like someone's great grandma's rug. You look like you're dressed like the blue fairy with that one sweater you had on. What happened to my girl with skinny jeans, leather boots, and the cool red leather jacket, which was your signature jacket after your dad, and the signature, and then there's the blue leather jacket. You had so many cool leather jackets. I mean, Jennifer Morrison even said her Emma's princess costume was a leather jacket and gun. So where is that? Because I miss that. And then your hair started getting longer, but you didn't even start doing anything with it. You don't even do anything cute with it. Well, sometimes you do, but you could be doing cuter stuff. But yeah. What are other problems in Once Upon a Time? All the ships suck. Regina and Robin were cute, but then the looks of alternate Robin and alternate Regina is weird because you got like baggy poor, you got thief Robin and queen high fashion. Regina's a fashionista and Robin is just, I don't know. He just looks weird. That pairing looks weird visually together. And then Emma and Hook were cute, but then like all the pairings were weird. The rape undertones, Regina raping Graham, Selena raping Robin, and then naming her baby Robin. Plus raping her sister's lover. No. And then the worst couple is Rumbell. All of them. Rumbell is literally the worst couple. It's abusive, it's toxic, it's not romantic, it's not cute. And by the way, Belle giving up Gideon was the right choice. Well, it seemed like the right choice to her, and I don't blame her because Rumpel literally, he killed Mila. He has put a thing on Belle to stalk her and made her terrified of him, and he's lied multiple times, and I wish their relationship would have ended when Belle banished Rumpel from Storybrooke. And I just didn't like it at all. And then the queer baiting. The queer baiting on that show is horrible. Like, so many queer baits on that show. Now, if any of you are LGBTQ or more people of color, can you tell me if I'm wrong about the queer baiting? Because, one, the number one ship on that show, for most people, the number one queer ship, for a lot of people, is Swan Queen and Mulan and Aurora. Well, or Moulin Rouge. And Regina and Emma, although I prefer Regina and Maleficent together and Emma and Elsa together, even though they're kind of like adoptive cousins, but since Ingrid didn't adopt, I guess it doesn't count. I ship them, but Emma and Regina have a good setup to be a couple. They would make a lot of sense, and it wouldn't be totally crazy because Regina and Emma are totally in sync when it comes to their son. They are always having each other's backs in a way, even though they went from enemies to frenemies to friends. And they're both Henry's mother, so they have a son already. I mean, they come with the whole package deal. I apologize for this fucking zooming. It's so annoying. And I'm swearing more than usual. The zooming is really annoying. And Emma and Regina have a good setup to be a couple. I don't know why this zooms in and out, but it really bothers me and I want to punch this camera. And everything they've been through together makes them, they would be a good couple. Plus Regina says, don't argue with your mother or your mother. So they would be good together. Mulan and Aurora. Because Mulan was totally in love with Aurora. Okay? Don't tell me otherwise. The chemistry between the two actresses was good. And then Mulan, poor Mulan, she hasn't been killed, but she was just effed over for the fact that she didn't get Aurora. I mean, and Aurora probably loved her back, and they made it so that Aurora can go run off with Prince Philip. Again, more heteronormative BS. Oh, and then a Beauty and the Beast story. Ruby and Belle. Red Beauty, because Ruby is a werewolf. She's biologically half beast. She is the beast portion in Beauty and the Beast, and Belle is Belle. Because, and there's Red Snow, and I ship Red with a lot of people, and I ship Belle with a lot of people, but Rumple. Just because if you have Red and Belle, or Ruby and Belle, or whatever you want to call her, Ruby or Red, they would have like a good friendship. There would be none of that Stockholm Syndrome crap surrounding it. And they could just be a happy couple, because we'd still have the Beauty and the Beast element but with a queer twist. So I'm down for that. And then Cora and Rumpelstiltskin. Cora Mills and Rumpelstiltskin, although that would make Cora the step-grandma of Henry, but she's already the step-great-great-grandma, plus the adoptive grandma to Henry. I apologize for this zooming thing. I don't know how to make it not zoom. So yeah. Which is kind of confusing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for this zooming thing, but I'm going to upload it like this. And you guys, if you have advice for not to get this camera to stupidly zoom, I would love to know. So Cora and Rumple would be good, because they're both evil, they're both murderers, and they would make a lot of sense. Captain Hook and Regina would be cute together. Regina, Hook and Aurora, or Hook and Belle, or Hook and Will, or just Belle with anyone but Rumple, because all he's done is lie and manipulate her. Lie to her, manipulate her, has stalked her, has abused her, not physically, but just emotionally and psychologically abuses Belle, and I don't know why Belle is stuck in that stupid situation and she hasn't gotten out yet. But yeah. So, if you like this video, oh, also, Once Upon a Time, I see is including more people of color, and they're doing Drizella, and I'm happy, so, if you want to see, so I forgot what I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, if you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, leave a comment down below. Give suggestions about what you want to see next. If you just wanted me to talk about me and not shows, that'd be cool too, because I'd like to build a wider audience. And thanks for watching, and till next time, have a nice one.